Good afternoon, guys. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone had a good weekend. Very wet the weekend. It's actually been raining today, but yeah, it's dried up a little bit now, and the sun started to come out. So weather's pretty nice, really, for autumn. It is autumn, Sam, isn't it? To be honest with you, I don't know the difference between autumn and spring. I know the spring is just before the summer, so I'm not that stupid. But yeah, things like that. I'm a little bit dyslexic. I can't even say the word. There, dyslexic, Dysle- dyslexic, dyslexic. God, that's a word for me to learn, isn't it? But you know what I'm saying, guys. I'm a little bit dyslexic. I hope this is making you laugh, guys, because it is me trying to say the word. Anyway, welcome to my channel, Ballstall Boys Towers. So, there's a knock on the door. 1 minute, guys, because I'm able to pause. So, yeah, that knock on the door was Postman Pat, and he delivered our new, is it a hub, Sam? Yeah. Our new hub, because we've changed providers. And the reason why we changed providers is because we wasn't happy with the service which we was getting with EE. Initially, when we first started out with EE, it started off cheap, like most things do, like Sky and the rest of them do. But yeah, these big companies seem to treat their existing customers better than their new customers, their old customers. Or I got that the wrong way round. They treat their existing customers, which they've had for a few years, worse than what they do their new customers. That's how you say it. Sorry about not get my words mixed up a little bit. You know, it's one of them days, isn't it? We all get them days when we get our words mixed up, but you get my drift. So yeah, I think we've just gone with BT. Yeah, I think we've just gone with BT, and we've got a better deal with them because the only thing we really use online when it comes to things to do with TV really is YouTube. We don't really watch hardly no TV at all. We don't use a phone landline, so that's a big lump off the bill, like 25 or 30 pounds standing order each month for a landline. We use mobiles, me and my partner Sam. So yeah, so basically all we've got is a wireless hub which is just set up for internet. Is that right, Sam? Yeah, just set up for internet. And we've got a smart TV. So yeah, have a little chat about the TV quickly if you want. We've got a 55-inch curved Samsung smart TV, which we had our last TV, which was also a Samsung. We had that kind of waffling on and I, but yeah, you know, it's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them. We had our last TV for 10 years and it lasted really well, but it was a bit outdated and we couldn't get certain apps on it. So recently we purchased a 55-inch smart TV and a curved one. And I'll tell you what, the picture quality is amazing. It's not far from amazing. It really is. And when you watch a good film with good sceneries in it, you can really see the difference in the graphics. It's really good. I highly recommend a curved TV. It feels like you're actually in the screen. It's like more like a 3D TV type of thing. But yeah, guys, I know I'm waffling on a little bit, but the reason why I like to waffle on a little bit and tell you a little bit about my daily uploads and daily things, what I do in life, is because there's nothing worse than going onto someone's channel and they cut their video short, or they start telling a story and finish midway through it, and then do a part two and things like that. That's stringing things out, and I like to give my viewers a good bit of value for money. Not that YouTube charges any money because it's actually free. And I've been scratching my head. I have been scratching my head for a few weeks, thinking to myself, you know, it's free to subscribe YouTube, and I've only got 1.77 thousand subscribers, and our, you know, the content which I upload, is so like straight from my heart. Do you know what I mean? I can't get my head around how I've only got that many subs. But yeah, a few of my followers answered the question for me. Really, they said to me, because these other creators, these other YouTubers, which are creating their channels off the back of other people, are not serious people. People don't take them seriously, and yeah, you know that's why they get loads and loads of followers, because some people like watching all that BS stuff. Because it's banter in it, I believe, and it's like it's not good TV for me. I don't like watching someone slate someone off on their channel and talk about someone behind their back. As far as I'm concerned, these YouTube beefs are absolutely senseless and a complete waste of time. And it actually sums the person up what's putting the beef about, as far as I'm concerned, because you know you can't get to each other from behind a computer screen, and you can create whatever character you want about yourself. You know, you could make yourself 7 foot tall, 20 stone of muscle, and you know, in reality, you could be 4 foot. Not saying that 4 feet, 4 foot people can't have it or nothing like that, but you get what I'm saying, guys, don't you? You can create whatever character you like online. So that's why I'll never, ever, ever beef with anyone on YouTube. And if anyone ever called out a beef for me on YouTube, I'll just block them and completely blank it, because it's not reality. It's broken away from reality. You know, in reality, most of these YouTube beefs, if they met each other in reality, they'd be crossing the road from each other. They wouldn't even look at each other, let alone fight each other and slate and slander each other off like they do online. But yeah, that's what people like to see. But sorry, if you're one of them types of persons that likes to watch content like that, then my channel might not be for you, because I like to keep everything real. I like to keep it 100% honest. I don't edit nothing. I don't pre-record nothing, and everything you see on your TV is coming straight from the horse's mouth, straight out of my heart. And yeah, I'll never create YouTube beef. So I've got that one out of the way. I'm 7 minutes in. God, here we go. I must be in a good mood. I hope you guys are enjoying my content. Big shout out to all my subscribers. There's too many of you actually for me to actually mention. I hate that when you talk and you get a little bit of saliva coming down your mouth. I can't stand that. There's nothing worse than that, is there? Watching someone on TV and they got all like spit around their mouths, and I've seen some right states, you know what I mean? People coming online talking a load of codswallops, you know, with traces underneath their noses and all white stuff all around their mouth, and oh, don't talk about things like that anyway. But yeah, guys, today's subject, we've eventually got there. So I hope you enjoy my content. I've written a few bits down actually, just in case I forget, because where I waffle on so much, I do forget what I'm actually going to talk about. So I've got so far, it's the subject's going to be about doing bird. There's a few bullet points what I've written down. The first bullet point will be the easy way. The second bullet point will be the hard way. A third subject which I want to talk about is which was the worst jails that I went to, when it comes to just being an eerie, horrible, unsafe place. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about moving to different jails, getting ghosted out of different jails. I didn't spend more than 2 years out of the 8 years which I served from the 12-year sentence in one jail at a time. So basically I was getting ghosted out and moved out every, couple of months to different jails. And that is because of not many places actually wanted me, because I was a problem in the system, and they don't want that. They don't want problems. So you just get pushed from pillar to post. And that suited me, because that made my time a bit easier, made me bird go a bit easier. Seeing different parts of the country, meeting different people, and yeah, that's it's my way of doing birds. So I'm gonna have a chat with you about that, and I'm gonna have a chat with you a little bit about the easiest bit of bird what I've done. So first of all, we'll go on to the easy way of doing bird. So the easy way of doing bird would be to go in there, keep your nut down, say yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir, comply with the system, try and get a job while you go in there. If you can't get a job, go on to education. This is very good for your mind because it gets you out of yourself, for one. For two, it educates you a little bit. And if you get a job in there, you can that actually puts you in the right frame of mind for when you land, what it's like to get a real job. So it's good to get a bit of job experience in there and all if you can. But yeah, that's the easy way. Keep your head down, get on with your bird. Don't talk about no one behind their back because that could possibly get back to them and that could cause real problems in the shovel. If you've got anything to say it to their face, but try and be polite to everyone, treat everyone with respect, and treat everyone how you would expect to be treated yourself. Try not to be around the kangas too much. I'm not going to say the word because it could strike me, but try not to be around the kangas too much. I'm sure you know what I mean, kangaroos, because other inmates don't like things like that. So yeah, just it's not easy getting bird for a start. You're missing your family, away from all your loved ones, and special times like birthdays, Christmases, and things like that. You miss all that. But yeah, if you've got to go in there, there is an easy way and there's an hard way. So I highly recommend that you go in. If you've got to go in the easy way, I done the hard way, and it's not the right way at all. The hard way is fighting against the system, not complying with the system, not doing as you're told, not giving a F about anything and anyone, and trying to act in jail like you was acting before you got the bit of bird. So yeah, you can do it the really hard way. I don't advise you to go and not do it the hard way because a lot of the times you're segregated off, you're not working, you're behind your Peter for 23 hours a day, and that ain't healthy, full stop. But yeah, so now I want to talk to you a little bit about, I've got something written down here, 1 minute guys. The easiest bit of bird what I've done was Maidstone, to be honest, HMP Maidstone. The reason why it was easy is because of the screws in there was very, very relaxed. A lot of them was old school, so they dealt with people like me. They dealt with people, the top of the pecking order, people doing very long sentences and coming down, spending the last few years and going into Maidstone. So they dealt with people like that. They've dealt with hard people, the hardest of the hardest people they've dealt with, and they've dealt with idiots too. So by the time I'd got there, a lot of the screws on my wing, I was on Kent wing. If anyone's been in Maidstone, there's Wild and Kent. There's a few others on there. But yeah, I went on to, I started off on the induction when I went on to Kent wing, and my pal, one of my very good pals from the Abbey Wood site called Mark Chapman was on there. And I know him from the street. He used to live around the back of the ice skating ring in Streatham, and I spent a lot of my childhood around Mark and his brothers, Adam and that, and a few of the other boys from around the back of the ice skating ring, Adrian Duduka and his brother Mark Duduka. And so yeah, Mark Chapman was my good pal from outside, a very staunch fella. Not on social media, by the way. He's not that type. I hope Mark's doing well. I haven't spoken to him for a few years, but every time I was bumping back into Mark, it seemed to be in his shovel, which is not a good thing. Do you know what I mean? He was doing lumps of bird too, not little sentences. He was always doing like chings, sevens, eights, nines, and bits like that, all lumps of bird. So I hope he's out. But yeah, when I went on to Kent wing, Mark was on there, and he had a few boys on there, and there was a few of my pals from actually on the street, which I can't mention their names because I ain't got, I just don't want to mention their names because I don't know what they're up to these days. So yeah, I got straight into a single Peter because obviously I was doing a 12-year sentence and I was a high risk inmate. That never left me, by the way, right up until the way I got released. I remained a high risk. And the reason why I was a high risk, one, because of my offence, two, because I was a category A prisoner for 2.5 years, three, because I was an escapee. I was in an escapee uniform for a couple of years. Four, because everyone what come into my cell, in a double cell, I was fighting, falling out with, and they was coming out of this cell with black eyes and broken noses and whatever. It was my way of letting the screws know, don't put no one in my Peter. This is my bit of space, and I'm not having no one invading my space. You know, that didn't matter to me what size they was, what religion they was, what colour they was, what nationality they was, what sex they was. They wasn't coming in my Peter and living in my Peter, and that was it, full stop. And I had that mindset from day one. But you know, as I say, because I was a Category A prisoner and an escapee, I was obviously on the book. So yeah, that stayed with me. So I'm glad for that. But yeah, Maidstone prison to me, it felt like the nearest thing to home to me. The screws was very, very. I'm a bit dry. That's why I'm talking a bit like this. The screws was very, very relaxed in there. Wasn't in your face. Let you get on with what you was doing. As long as you weren't taking the biscuit, then they left you alone. And they also knew who the chaps were. They knew who the idiots were. They knew who the faces was. So yeah, that was the best jail that I'd done on that 12-year sentence, was Maidstone. And I still believe it's a good jail today. But yeah, guys, hope you're enjoying this content. I've got some more content coming up this afternoon, but I'm going to be doing a part 2 of it. But I've got a few bits to get on with. Today, I'm in the process of getting my second book finished. I'm trying to really get that done before this Christmas. Not next Christmas, although it's took me a good probably Christmas and a half to write it. I'm trying to get it done. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the remainder of the day, guys. I hope you all enjoy my content. I hope no one ever thinks that going to jail, taking drugs or anything like that is glamorous and an easy way out, because it certainly isn't. Thank you very much. My missus just made me a drink. Oh, it's better. If I could relive my life all over again and start it all over again with a clean slate, I would definitely 110% do that. But I'm the type of guy. See, I've had a drink now. I can talk. I'm the type of guy. I don't regret. I don't regret my past. I don't beat myself up about the past, because the past, as far as I'm concerned, is what has made me the person what I am today. If I didn't go through all that past, what I went through, then you know I wouldn't be the person what I am today. And I really do believe in fate, and I believe in what's to be will be, and what won't be I'm one of them types of people. And I'm glad I'm like that. I'm versatile. I can move on with the times. I can move on with the fashion. I don't beat myself up about the past. I don't judge people about their past. I can go on and on and on, guys. But it's great. It's great to be sitting here today talking to all my 100% loyal, genuine, friendly, nice followers of mine. And I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in, for watching me. Thank you so much indeed. Hope everyone has a great day. I'll be uploading some more content this afternoon. One more thing before I go. Please don't forget to share my channel, guys, because you know that's how you can show me some gratitude, by sharing my channel and getting my channel out there. Because at the end of the day, I haven't set my channel up for the wrong reasons. I've set my channel up for the right reasons, for the reasons of to put awareness about there. It's awareness about drugs and awareness about prison, and that is what I set my channel up for. And also to promote my book, which is on Amazon, guys. So hope everyone has a great day. Peace.